In this video, I'll explain how you can create an Amazon wish list for your classroom if you're a teacher. Now, this is going to be helpful if you want a list of all of the products that you may need for your classroom, and you can also share this list with other people. So let's start. So first you want to go to Amazon and make sure you're logged into your account. Then go ahead and hover over your name, and then it will open up these options here. Now, if you go to the left, you'll find your lists. So go ahead and create a list. So you'll see your lists, and then you'll see create a list at the below it. So click on create a list. So next you'll be taken to this window where you can create a new list. If this box doesn't open, the button's just over here. So now let's call this list, let's say we have a programming class. We can create a list for this class. So now we've got this created, we can now go ahead and add items to this list. And we can also grab the link so we can share it with other people. I'll show you how to do both of those things now. But first I'll start with some settings that you might want to know about regarding your list. So if you go to more and then manage list, you'll be taken to these settings here. Now by default it's going to be on private. If you want to share this with other people so they can view your list and buy items or even add items, you want to make this public. Next you've got Alexa settings. So if you want to be able to add items with Alexa, you can check this on and off. Let's say I don't want this, and that's fine. The list is for me. I am the recipient, Bradley Harrison. We can write a description if we want. We can also go ahead and add a shipping address. If you click on this downwards arrow, your default shipping address will be there, or you can add a new one. Once the item's purchased, you want to keep it on the list. If you don't, then make sure this is unchecked. Apart from this, if you're happy with all of that, you can then save changes. Now I'll show you how you can add products to it and how you can get a shareable link so you can share it with other people. Okay, so now let's add a product. So let's say we want to add a programming book, and let's say we want to add this Python book here. So once you've clicked on the product, you can then go over here to the right. So go over here to add a list, click on this downwards arrow, then you see all of your lists. So I want to add it to the programming class list. So we can click on that, and you can see it's now being added. Now we can go ahead and view our list, or we can get there by accessing the lists from the first method that we did. But once you get to your list, you can see the product has been added. You can also add comments and priority as well, which can be handy. So let's say this is a really high priority for the class. You can save and add any comments and see the priority here. You can then invite people to this list so they can view it. So if you go to invite, you can invite someone as a view only or someone that can view and edit it. I'm going to click on view only. You can then invite by email, or just simply copy the link and send it over to them.